Hello everyone, this is Sinan Shaukat from Astrobyte. In this video, I will talk about Kotlin Generics. Generic is a powerful device that you can use to define classes or functions which can work with different data types. Before moving to generics, let's try to understand why it is needed. Now I will define a class find item. And it will take an array of strings in its constructor. Now I will create a function which is used to find the given item in this array. Then find for parameter, first parameter is the given item. And second parameter is a function which is called when the item is found or not found. Found item, and its parameters are first one is index. It's the index of the item found, and the second parameter is the item itself. For this, I will declare it as a nullable because I want to return the null value if it is not found. And for this function, as a return type, I will give the unit as it is not returning anything. Now I will loop this array in order to find the given item by comparing its value. For that, I will need to give the val keyword here. Now for indices, if array of I equals the given item, then I will call this function found item with the parameters I and item found, array of I. Now I will break this loop by giving the return keyword. Now if the item is not found, then I will call the same function found item along with the values -1 as an index and null value for the item. Now let's test this code. Let's create an instance of the class of alphabets A, B, C. Let's say I need to find the item C. We'll call the method C, and I will call the function yes. Now I will print these values. Now let's run this code. Here you can see it prints the index 2 and item C, which is correct. Now the problem with this code is it will work only with the single data type string. Now if you want to use it with different data types, you need to create separate class for each data type. It is not a good solution. To overcome this problem, you can use generics. With generics, you can define only one class and you can use it with different data types. Now you understand why generic is needed. Let's see how does the generic works. For that, first we need to define a type here, t. T is a type which is not defined, and we will define data type when we create an instance for this class. So, and we can choose, you can choose any letter you want here, T, X, Y, Z, any letter you can use, it doesn't matter which letter. And other thing is you can define more than one type here, like this. It's up to your requirements how many parameters, how many types you want to give here. For this logic, we need only one type, T. And we have to apply this type T onto the element of array here. So I will change the data type, and also here and here as well. As you can see in this line, we create the instance of the class find item. Since I have given an array of strings, which means the defined data type here is string, I will create one more instance. For this instance, I will give data type int, an array of integers. One, two, three. Now let me find a given item for that instance. So the given item for this instance is, let's give 2. Let's run the code and see. As you can see, all the print statements are correct. So this is how you define classes with generics that works with different data types. Similarly, this class, you can use generics to define functions as well. Let's see how to do that. Let me copy this function first, and I will comment out this whole class. I will paste the function here. Now I will show you how to define the type for the function here. Here you will give t, and also for this function you have to give array as an input. Let me comment this code and let's see how this function works. Find, let's give array of integers. Given item is 3. I'm calling the lambda function. Let's run this code. See, this is working fine. Now you know how to use generics to define classes or functions that works with different data types. Thanks for watching this video. This is Sinan Shaukat signing off.